Well, for years, we've seen these underneath sinks, and it always was the common way to keep sewer gas from coming back up from the sewer into your house, and it's called a P-trap. And what happens with a P-trap, of course, the water gets trapped in the P of the pipe, and it won't let any air come back through this way. But there's several ways a P-trap can fail. In fact, there's 10 different ways a P-trap can fail, but most common are, if you don't use that bathroom, it evaporates out, you have an empty, so the air is coming back through. If it's not properly vented, P-trap can be siphoned. So if it doesn't have a vent to let air in downstream, when you run water through it, siphons it out and leaves a void in here again. Sudsing from excessive sudsing can come back through. A crack or a leak here can let the water out of it, and it does happen many times. In the case of like RVs and moving vehicles or boats, they can rock out and be empty, but a number of different ways. But it's always been the standard, and no one's ever changed it. It has a device like this, which has a small diaphragm in it, and what it does, it lets air and water go through this way, but it can't come back the other way. So I'll demonstrate that by, this is a balloon on the end of one of the valves, and we can see that the water and air will go through one way, but it won't come back the other way. So here it is, and this is more pressure than you would ever have on a normal drainage system. It comes in a kit form like this, which contains the valve, the adapter, and an elbow, so you can either install it horizontally or vertically. It comes an 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches. The 1.5 inches would be shower drains and would be shower drains and kitchen sinks and that type. The 1.25 inches would be for lavatories, bathroom sinks and that type of thing.
Another really great feature comes to mind with this product, and that's in second homes. Many people across the United States have second homes, whether they're mountain homes, lake homes, cabins in the woods, whatever they are. Most of those second homes all have P-traps in them. Some people even have services that will come out to run water in order to fill their P-traps, because when they show up to their cabin, the last thing that they want is strong odors from their sewage gas coming back up. The neat part about the Hepvo valve is that it will not freeze and it will not dry out. So even in a cold condition in a cabin somewhere in a remote area, this product doesn't have to be winterized. It will not freeze. You don't have to worry about how long this product sits, because as long as it sits there, it will not allow any air or gas come up from the sewage system back through the sink.
One of the things, especially in the RV industry, they love about this is the space saving, because they're always looking for extra space. One of our first calls we made, it was a wonderful thing for them, because they had showers in the RVs, and in order to put a trap below the shower, they either had to cut a hole in the floor, or they had to build the shower up to accommodate the trap. When they built the shower up, of course, that didn't give enough headroom for a tall person, so they had to put a skylight out the top of the RV to accommodate people in the shower. So it was a tremendous cost savings for them, because they no longer had to cut holes in floors or put skylights in. They could simply come out of the shower drain and go directly across. So one of the great things about this product, everybody wanted to use it, but the problem was getting the code officials to okay it, because basically the standard that controls these type of things is a standard for a standard type of P-trap, and all of those standards say it must contain a water seal. Well, we don't want a water seal in a waterless trap. It defeats the purpose. So we couldn't test to that standard, so we really didn't have a standard to test to. So it was a long, slow process, but we got ASME to develop a new standard, especially for these types of devices. So this standard is now in place, and this has been tested to those standards and passed with flying colors. So most inspectors will let you use it under their alternate material section.